Hi guys. I'm your Destiny Helper. I'm your Destiny Giver. I'm a lender, not a borrower. Let's just begin. Okay, guys, this video is about the struggles of being a black girl. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys have the same connotation, the same feelings, the same animosity. In 2025 has done a good time and good chance and good year of trying to sweep underneath the rug. I feel like with 2025, they've normalized like interracial couples to the point that they try to brush that and put that on our timeline and For You pages to make it seem like black girls are still not struggling. Let me tell you, in the industry and behind the scene, in many cases, black girls are still struggling. We're told we're beautiful, that we need to be strong, we need to be smart, but then the world contradicts that every single day, and the world likes to compare us to other races. I don't know if any person has experienced this, but as a black girl, we get compared to other races like white, Latina, Asian, etc., and it's not fair. And I still feel like in 2025 this is still happening. This is what I'm saying, society trying to make it seem like it doesn't happen anymore. If you were to come out and say, oh, I'm facing racism, oh no, it's impossible, you can't still be faced with. Yeah, guys, in 2025, especially when it comes to, like, I'm talking about black girls because I'm a black girl, there is still struggle when it comes to racism. We are still going through massive racism. And I think it's because there is a stereotype, because how we are depicted online, how we're presented online is not how we are in person. So a lot of people broadcast and advertise black women as ghetto or loud or aggressive, and they purposely do that to make us look bad, so that if a person that's another race was to come up to a black girl, they'll be scared because, oh, they saw online that she was like aggressive or fighting, whatever. And they do that intentionally to give us a negative look, to make us look bad, okay? Not only that, guys, we're seen as the scapegoat. So we're always last to be chosen. So we're last to be chosen and we're the first to be blamed. So for a black girl now, we're the first to be blamed. Like, if something was to happen, between a black guy or a black girl, or, black girl and different races and different genders, etc., the black girl will be the first one that someone look at, because they'll push the blame at her just because they think that she's the one to blame in anything. A lot of things as well is that we work twice as hard for success, yet we see the bare minimum. So you see a lot of black girls, their ideas, the things that they create, the things that they do, it gets copied. So a lot of people copy black girls. I don't know if you guys saw in my aesthetics of a black girl, but they don't want to be like a black girl. They don't want to suffer what we black girls go through. The big lips, the big bum, etc. Things that we grew up naturally. A lot of white girls and other races are plumping their lips and getting surgery to imitate, what we black girls go through. But at the end of the day, they don't want to go through the struggle. And this is very crucial point. The reason why it's a very crucial point is because it's real. And when we now got, people get mocked for their features growing up, the big lips, the nose, etc., and then people now, like in society 2025, are mocking us for our features. They don't know the struggles that we had gone through to have those features. Do you understand? So it's not something to be mocked. And so when someone now that has a different race, white or Asian, goes and tries to get big lips just to try and imitate a black person and steal the credibility of a black person, they don't know that it's disrespectful. And not only that, these Asian and white people, they can remove the fillers on the lips. They can pretend to be black for one time and remove it off. These white people, they can get a tan, spray tan, and remove the tan off, But we black people, we can't move our skin tone. We can't move our lips. These are not natural, do you understand? So these are things that we go through. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? These are things that we go through, guys. And people mock us, but this is our natural features, and it's something that we suffer for. So, the same people that now mock us are now laughing at us for our features, and the same ones are now taking our features and using them for their own thing, and they get credit for it. Oh, this person, a big list, whatever. I'm like, okay. The next point now. The next point is sexualization. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to explain it right. A lot of people sexualize black girls. They deminimize black girls as they could only offer sexual innuendos or sexual compromisation, and they limit them and they limit their potential. So instead of ability to a black girl for her talents, her gifts, you see that they consistently sexualize black girls to sort of some sort of prostitute, some sort of prostitute, some sort of girl that opens her legs. The only thing that she can do is open her legs, and that is really demoralizing. And the reason why it's really demoralizing is because it's limiting us down, and it's making us look a certain way that we could only offer sexual stuff to men to achieve in life, which is not true. We can offer more than that. here's the truth: the struggle is real, and it's not just personal. I think it's generational, it's societal, and the world treats us like we don't matter. I don't know. This is the main point I'm trying to say, guys. If you want to skip past the whole video and get to this point, get to this point. I think the whole point I'm trying to say is that the world is like, the world treats us like we don't matter, you know, when we're always last to be picked. And a lot of people, they're like, oh, you know, you're just exaggerating, you're just going to try to. But a lot of us say this, and people like brush up our feelings, they brush up our emotions, they don't take it seriously because they're like, oh, you know what, we always hear this from somebody, a black girl, whatever. And guys, this is serious, okay? It's something that we're not just saying this to like cause trouble, drama. It's genuinely what we're going through. Do you understand? And it's still happening in 2025. In 2025, I feel like this type of thing is still happening when it comes to, you know, black girls getting mistreated. Multiple industries are facing this, guys. Multiple. To the point now, it makes us look bad. And when you gather it all together, a lot of people now have this negative feeling about black girls when, you know, and it stops a lot of opportunities for us. A lot of doors get closed, shut before we even have the opportunity to even try that option. I'm not gonna lie, being a black girl is hard. Being a black girl in this world is hard, guys. It's a fight for opportunities. And even when we now do that, the system likes to pin us against each other. Especially in the UK, the system likes to pin black girls against each other, to fight each other like we're the problem, or, you know, etc. But it's not black girls, you know, that are the problem. Do you understand? A lot of the systems like to make black girls come against black girls. That's black girls' perspective. To all the black girls, please, instead of fighting one another, it's better to stand up with each other, because we are fighting the world. We are fighting things that we don't see. And it's actually very spiritual. It's not very good to be like against each other. It's better to be riding together. It's okay. And for the other races out there, my stance is, please have more respect. Get to know, you know, before you judge a book by its image, get to know somebody. Get to know somebody. Get to know somebody. Don't judge based on race or color. At least get to know somebody and try to empathize, be more nicer. And my whole message is to all the black girls out there that's watching this video: you are loved, you are accepted, and never forget it. I know it's very hard when you're going through some sort of racism, etc., to remember who you are. Remember that, you know, someone out there loves you, but you are accepted, and the right person will accept you. So, hi.